Well, hello peeps, and here we are on the PTR. We're gonna be checking out the Enhancement Shaman. We're also gonna be checking out the Warrior. I think there's like some changes for the Warrior Retribution, but I think those are like small, minor reworks, right? Enhance like has some cool stuff to show off, right? Some cool stuff to check out. I've been also playing a lot of Enhance lately, so we're gonna start off with some opinions. Because like that's been pretty much the main thing that I've been playing lately in my free time. It hasn't actually been Demon Hunter. It's been actually Enhance, and I've been kind of trying to gear up my Enhance with just playing some normal battlegrounds, right? Playing some solo RPGs, but it's yeah, it's kind of a tough ask to do in solo RPGs right now, and just BGs in general, right? I feel like it's definitely something you do in arenas, right? In any case, I have kind of maybe some kind of I guess more feelings right now about Enhance. I definitely think they've done like a good job before we even like get into the talents. I think they did a good job prior to this to kind of like actually boosting up Enhance. I feel like Enhance actually feels very good to play. I haven't really played it in the solo shuffle environment, so might be still scuffed when you put dampening right onto the equation. Let me lower down the music just a little bit. Might be still scuffed when you put in dampening into the equation, man. I felt like I was yelling because of the music. But definitely feels good in BGs. Like, your survivability feels much better than a Demon Hunter. My Enhance is not nearly as geared as my Demon Hunter. My Demon Hunter is fully geared, fully slotted, fully like enchanted, fully everything, and it's like... Yeah, like feels comparable to my Enhance, which has like no gear comparatively, like no slots or sockets, sorry, for gems and stuff. So that's kind of weird, right? Kind of a weird feeling for me, I must say. So they have been definitely working on Enhance. Yeah, definitely kind of been on an upward trajectory for Enhance. Like, it feels good, very well tuned for right now. Like, how would I say? I think the best. I guess some of the notable right away things would be that I must say that they finally were able to kind of separate Hailstorm, right, Swirling Maelstrom, Ice Strike from the Lava Lash side of things. So now if you want to take your right ice stuff, you have a choice, right? You can always take it or not take it, kind of, you know, understand what I mean? Like, I felt like before, if you wanted to take the ice stuff, you were kind of forced in taking some of like the Lava Lash stuff. Now you can actually go for like a fully ice and physical damage build, which is also something that they've buffed with Legacy of the Frost Witch, right? Being better at like 1 point. So a lot of the stuff feels good. I think this, like this side here, has already kind of been relaxed, or however I want to say it, right? Where was it? While Hotcats is active, like all this stuff has already kind of been added into the game. I think maybe this wasn't added yet. Or maybe it is already added. I'm not sure, but I think there's not like much notable like changes into the here talents, but it's mostly like here. This Primordial Wave, this feels so cool, but I guess that's what's one of the things we're gonna talk about is the animations. Like, they have a lot of new animations for Enhance or just general shamans, so that feels very cool and refreshing. But you could have, guys, come on, they could have worked more on this Primordial Storm. I'll show it to you, but I feel like this could have looked a lot cooler than it looks right now. Definitely, like, much better than this tree just being right. Primordial Wave gives you haste per lightning bolt, right? So it's definitely a lot more interesting. Thundering has a chance, so this doesn't work with Storm Surge, I think, anymore. I think it was like Storm Surge in like the live build right now that resets it, but Thundering has a chance to reset its own cooldown, so that means probably that, yeah, this is definitely something that's gonna work a lot more with the totemic side. The Hotcat sign, I mean, yeah, it's also like adjacent to this here. Yeah, Lashing Flames now works off Sundering as well, so you're gonna get a lot more spread a lot more spread on that effect, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot easier, I think, to get the damage rolling with the flame shocks. Alright, yeah, the direct damage of the next flame shock is increased by 300% supply of, yeah. So whirling elements is also like the same here. So no notable changes as far as the hero talents is considered. It's pretty much, I think, the same as the live right now. What else was there changed? I guess it's mainly the animation, so show them off. Crash Lightning looks really cool, dude. Like, I must say, I'm a fan. I definitely personally am a fan of this. It just feels a lot more in line with what kind of these AoE animations should be, right? And it's actually like, I feel like a lot more visual than before. They're just having some like little bits of lightning fall from the sky. Like, you have an idea of the range of this ability, right? It's not just, you know, how would you say, randomly, yeah. Okay, let's show off Lightning Bolt. So Lightning Bolt is now kind of like projectile. It's not really like a zap anymore. I know a lot of people didn't like this. I personally like it, but okay, this is not the right ability. I personally like it. I must say, I'm personally kind of a fan. I think it's because it's a kind of a newer, how would you say? It's just a newer, better looking animation than what Lightning Bolt was, at least in my opinion. Right, so in my opinion, definitely something that looks better. Oh, hello everybody. But yeah, that definitely looks better to me. I know a lot of people are not happy because it changes up like the profile of the ability almost, right? Like, has Chain Lightning received anything? No, Chain Lightning is still just kind of a zap, right? But yeah, I know some people are not very big fans. Also, I almost forgot. I guess I don't have it here, but Elemental Spirits now that actually increases your physical damage as well. So you're not like losing the physical damage component for going for Elemental Spirits. Just that I have it set up like this in this build. Obviously, just something that I was doing for testing purposes. Not sure. I guess you would have to take it from here. So you could go for something like this. Like an elemental warrior build. Maybe this point feels, yeah, maybe this point then is not very good there. Yeah, it has to be like one of these points here. Maybe we don't go for that then. Or do we even go for this? 2 times into this? Maybe it's better to go for Legacy. Yeah, just take it like this for right now, for just the testing purposes. Let's see how much a Primordial Storm can do damage. Just see how this looks. Stack up to 10 stacks, Maelstrom, and then just pop off this. Okay, unfortunately it's like separated into like 16 different abilities, so it's gonna do like a 1.5 million damage with those like separated attacks. Then you get like, I think Lightning Bolt was cast by it as well. Kind of feels weak, not gonna lie. So around 2 million damage on that click. That actually seems very nice burst-wise, not gonna lie. That seems very nice burst-wise. Let's see one more time without the wolves. I mean, we can just check 2.5 million, 3.4 million, and then we just cast it off. Damn, even without the wolves, it's doing some nasty damage. And you get off the lightning bolt there? Confusing. But yeah, this can do some nasty damage. I just wish, honestly, that they worked more on it. Like, I don't know to you, but this to me does not feel... Yeah, I feel like... I don't know. Like, it does all those effects happen, right? All of those... like, you know what happened basically, right? You got the frost, you got the fire, you got the lightning, you got all the damage happening, but it's... I don't know. I feel like it could have been more, right? And also feels like they just reused every single animation for it as well. Like, all of these animations that the character does when it's casting off the storm, right? They're just reused. It's like it just does like a whirlwind animation right into a casting right animation, right? I don't know, man. I feel like you guys could have done... Guys at Blizzard could have done a much better job with this. What else? I guess, yeah. I guess main thing is now that you can basically have like a fully... No ice build, right? Like you can go fully into physical. I guess you couldn't really go full into physical. You'd still have to get... You still have to get Ice Strike, but... Right here, I have basically a build that's fully physical, right? I don't have Hailstorm, it's just a... I just have Ice Strike as like an additional ability. I could even just go for like the... Right, like the fake Ice Strike, where you don't even have like Ice Strike. So... it is very much... they also, how would I say, worked on pruning the... Giving you opportunity to prune out abilities from your build, but... I just feel like... Yeah, we need kind of an overall change when it comes to how much buttons shamans have. I think this is kind of a problem with shamans in general, not just enhancement, but... Yeah, we kind of need an overhaul of, yeah, all of this, because this is like no macros. No macro situation. Imagine if I had like macros added here and whatnot. This is just... Actually, this does have some macros here, okay. But yeah, it's missing actually some macros here. So like, yeah, it's kind of a shit show when it comes to... enhance, not just enhance, but shamans in general and buttons. Like, it's button bloated as hell. I even have like, I could even pick this up, pick that up, like pick up so many additional things, right? And have so even like additional buttons. Like it's insane. Definitely something they need to think about, check out and think about, because yeah, this is still kind of a problem. I think on the there's not much changes as well. I can't remember exactly. I think there was something PvP talent related, but I can't remember exactly. I swear to God, they removed ride the lightning, yeah. So you don't have ride the lightning anymore, right? When you are doing Storm Strike and you would just bounce some chain lightnings and whatnot on your off targets. I think that's fine. That's better for balancing purposes. Was something that used to be like pretty much you always had to pick up the talent so you could actually do cleave damage and like, I don't know, I just don't like those kinds of damaging talents on classes anyways. They feel like they're then constricting the balance of the class. So, good riddance. I don't think that nobody's really gonna miss it. It really was just kind of a thing for Storm Strike builds, so I think that's also an additional reason why you should remove it, because it's not something that works with all kinds of builds. Let's see what we're capable of doing here, damage-wise. Okay, so it's not gonna cast off Tempest. I must say, this is kind of nuts, because my character is just straight up doing more damage. Like, this is the same gear that I have on live, which is not... Yeah, not fully geared. Not the fully geared situation, and I'm definitely doing more damage there, like... Noticeably more damage. I think one of the biggest things is definitely Feral Spirits actually working. Right? Because I have Feral Spirits for my magical attacks, but it's also boosting the hell out of my physical damage. I must say I don't like the change with the weak aura package, that you don't have like a shining thing when you get to 10 Maelstrom stacks on you, like all of your abilities. Not all of your abilities, sorry, on your casting abilities. Also, sorry, like I'm on the PTR, by the way, so on the PTR I'm gonna be lagging here a little bit. How much ping do we have? 180 ping, so if my rotation and stuff and whatever is not looking the best, that's probably why. Yeah, that's really is interesting, dude. Like, I really... Yeah, I must say I'm really digging these changes, man. Okay, let's see... Okay, I can't swap talents because of Doom Winds, whatever. I was gonna see how like a totemic build is gonna maybe look, but in any case, that's I think, yeah, pretty much it. I can't remember if there was like any additional changes. Yeah, there was one talent change, but that's like freaking restoration. It's not like for enhancements, it's for restoration and freaking Elemental got a freaking talent that gives them reduction when they do lightning bolts, that they get cooldown reduction on wind shear and on freaking... Wait, honestly, let's check that out. How's that gonna look on an elemental, dude, with like Storm Ringer? That kind of sounds crazy. Wait, let's check if they actually have this. Storm Conduit casting reduces the cooldown of Astral Shift. Dude, this works. Interrupt duration reduced by 30% lightning. Oh, so it also protects the casts. So they have reduced... Oh, dude, this is just... I swear to God, whoever is a shaman, like, developer is definitely just, like, a much, definitely an elemental and a restoration fan, like... Like, I was just now very happy for Enhance, but now I'm salty, dude. Like, this talent... They didn't just give it in that form, they also had to buff it, like... Casting Lightning Bolt reduces the cooldown by 3 seconds on Wind Shear. Interrupted duration reduced by 50%. So okay, you try to stop them from casting this, and they're not even like gonna be stopped. I really don't get like creation of such PvP talents. This is just broken as... Like, this is just broken. Like, there's nothing on this, like, that makes this, how would you say, redeemable. This is like an irredeemable thing to me. Like, this talent is just straight out broken. Like, maybe the only thing that's, like, maybe redeemable is the fact that shamans are kind of tied for PvP talents. Right? So... Right, you can't really run everything and run Storm Conduit, but this just seems busted as hell, dude. Like 3 seconds of wind shear. Right, so 3 casts, you can do 3 casts and have wind shear back to basically, right. Let's assume you're casting for 1 second, right, each time. Every 3 seconds you can have a wind shear. Which means like you have 2-second downtime on a kick, like. Well, I'm confused. I'm a little bit perplexed what they're attempting to do with this. Like, kind of get the interrupt duration reduced for elemental, because like the storm variant kind of has to cast more, right? If you're gonna be playing kind of a storm variant. But I really don't understand why Resto, yeah. Why Resto gets it and gets it at like an increased value like that. Like that just feels a little bit insane to me, brother. I guess let's do like one more damage test and then we can do some battlegrounds. Then we can just check out some battlegrounds. We got a little message here. Okay. Take a little smoke break, and I'm gonna check out. Let's check out warriors. I think warriors have like a very small change. Delete this. And then let's copy out the character. Come on, man. Why are you logging into games every 10 years? Bro, it's a joke. It's a joke. Blizzard servers are a joke. I mean, I guess it's PTR, but still. What, dude? Am I getting trolled? Yeah, bro, it's just trolling us, I guess. Wait, let me restart. That, I must say, is a little bit infuriating. Okay. Trying deleting this guy again. Don't tell me this is what bugs it out. No. Okay. Oh, very spinky. Not blind. I'm not blind. Okay, let's check out Pinky. See what it says. I think there's not much to check out the Warrior and Retribution. I honestly can't find those like patch notes, less patch notes. We're gonna check it real quickly. Oh yeah, Master and Commander is now a lot better, right? Like Rallying Cry in general got a little bit changed, right? We have talent changes. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, Rallying Cry, 1 minute CD. Wait, how is this a 1 minute CD with... Maybe, yeah, I'm assuming it's out counting in Master and Commander. Whatever, dude. Honestly, doesn't matter right now. Wait, we need that talent. And yeah, while Avatar is active, we can test out that. Titan Torment rework, right? While Avatar is active, it's cost reduced by 20%. Sorry. Oh my god, what is with my English right now? It just went away. While Avatar is active, Rampage's rage cost is reduced by 20, and Butler's cooldown is also reduced. Do with spec we got here. I guess these things are a lot more directed now. You still can't really get like all these nodes here, which is always gonna feel a little bit bad. Take this for right now. So yeah, I'm assuming this is changed like that. I have Spell Reflect. Oh my god, dude. I guess you do have a lot of talents now that are like, yeah. So you have the Berserker Roar, which is like now the banner, and you have it on every freaking class. Sorry, on every freaking spec. Rebound is now a little bit different, right? It got buffed. It's now 100% extra damage, right? Spell Reflection cooldown is still increased by 10 though, dude. So that still makes it, I feel like, niche. Yeah, it just makes it niche. Let's go back to the town so we can test these things out, but it just makes it niche, right? It's whatever, right? It's not gonna make it Like, that's not gonna make it as our, like, a mainline defense versus casters. I feel like this is like a big warrior problem right now, is that warrior does not have many ways to interact with casters. Spell reflect for how big of a cooldown, right, it is something that can just get, you know, put off of you with, like, any ability can just take it off from you, right? And so I don't know, like, spell. Why my little just game is freezing and spazzing, bro? It's like I just went to the city, man. PTR things, I guess. Yeah. Just Blizzard, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, it just disconnects me, okay. Seriously, Blizzard, I mean, I guess it's the PTR, but still. That is not good performance. So we do have a few changes to check out. As I said, there was also something in the Mountain Chain side, if I can't remember, but I can't remember correctly. We'll check that out a little bit later. So first, let's test out what was the change, man. The Titan's Torment. I feel like that's gonna be probably the most significant. Wait, I don't have my charge. What the heck, dude? Okay. Oh my god, my bars are messed up for some reason. But yeah, my assumption is you can just spam Bloodthirst. Look at this, why are my bars so screwed out of randomly? Well, we didn't get to properly test it because my bars were just, for some reason... Yeah, I don't know why that was out of place. Okay, let's wait for our cooldowns to come back, so... Well, after is active, yeah. So that sounds very good. Honestly, kind of balances out the Odin's Fury burst. We're gonna be losing kind of a little bit of a burst to get, I guess, a little bit more consistent burst. Let's call it consistent burst, but more consistency, consistent damage in the burst. We'll see how that's gonna affect. I think that's definitely gonna be a little bit of a nerf, because like right now I think Odin's like the mixture of the triple Odins, right, with Thunder's Roar is what makes Fury very strong right now. I feel like. So that's definitely something that's gonna impact it. This unfortunately we can't really test out, no point to test out. Master and Commander, so this is interesting. So now it's like full on 2-minute cooldown reduction. It's gonna make it a very constant cooldown, which you're gonna be constantly using. I think this is gonna become like, you're definitely gonna be running something like this. I think that's gonna be like for Fury, the build, the play. You definitely want the combination of Battlefield Commander and Master Commander if you're gonna be going for some saving your teammates. But this is also makes it, I feel like, kind of strong. Like 1 minute you can just remove your entire team from CC. That feels very... It's not from CC, sorry, but you know what I mean. Remove your entire team from movement speed things. That feels very strong, especially like against boomies and whatnot. Like the boomie needs to get you and the healer together, because if you're not silenced or CC'd, you're still gonna be able to get your healer out of the root beam. Yeah, that sounds very nice. I think there's no other notables, like... Yeah, there was nothing on this side. It's mainly on this side, right? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it's gonna feel. But yeah, you can just bloodthirst almost and spam rampage. I mean, I guess as long as you have recklessness as well, you can just go for it like that. I think there was no other changes. Let's check out Red and then let's go play some PvP. Do some PvP action on retail, dude. Hugo Boss here. So I think this side and whatnot, this has already been like applied to the game, right? If I'm not mistaken. I haven't been playing Retribution lately, but I think a lot of these are already applied in the game. Yeah, this is gonna feel very nice. Stoicism, movement speed increase. I think there's a lot of cool stuff. Line speed reduces cooldown of 4 nearby allies. I think this is cool because of the 3%. Bro, does this work on you as well? Do you have automatic blessing? Or you get... Now there's like a big question here. Does this work like when you're stunned? Because that's kind of sounds OP. Like you can be CC'd and you can just get like cast out the sacrifice. That kind of sounds broken in the line. Some goodies, I must say. Yeah, I think some of these things already applied. Let me check. Yeah, most of these things I think are already now in the game. You have like the short steed. I mean, it's not really that short, but which one was I running here though? Yeah, I'm running Templar though with unrelated charger. Definitely something that's gonna feel better with Templar, the short steed. But yeah, I feel like... Yeah, I don't think there's much for Retribution, guys. I think we're just gonna go do some PvP action now. I think most of the stuff for Retribution have already been put into the game, so... Right, there's not really something for me to cover there for you. Let me get these things going. Okay, baby. So we're gonna play some enhance, guys. I've been kind of getting back into the enhancement side of things, enjoying enhance because it feels like it's in a good spot. We're gonna be playing, trying out some totemic today. I've been mainly playing Stormbringer, but let me just check out, am I running like the correct build? Am I running the correct build though, man? If I'm not running the correct build, it's probably not gonna be as much fun, right? Oh, enhancement. Whatever, Blitz 3 vs 3 is probably big damn all the way. Okay, definitely want some more mastery in the build. I think that's fine, the build's fine. Yep, I think the build's fine. I'm running like what seems to be the meta. Maybe not on my like other side, but that's because I just really strongly dislike having like extra balance. I really dislike running Phlegmic Recall. I really feel like it's one of those spells that should just be removed from the game. The totems should just be rebalanced, to maybe work a bit differently. I don't know, maybe some of them be passive effects to just activate on like depending on what happens, or you know what I mean. Like I just feel like it's too much to press a totem these days. Like a lot of the totems don't feel so good to press, right? Some of the totems feel good, but some of the totems don't feel good. Like imagine if we had totems like the old totem system back in the game. I think actually that would suck so badly because of just how much the game has evolved, right? And how like how much a global actually matters, right? You don't want your global to be spent on something that does not do damage, does not do anything, right? One second, I'm gonna queue this up. I'm gonna be playing some Totemic, not trying it out. I mean, I've played Lavaler style many times. Let's queue up Soul RBG as well. Maybe we get a queue pop. I'm very low rated Valorant Blitz queue. Timing queue 49 days and 17 hours. I've spent many years in queue. Many years. Honestly, I'm not sure I wanna rotate this build right now. What I know for sure is I don't have enough mastery. That definitely feels to me like I don't have enough mastery to be running it right now. Next item is gonna be a ring. We want double mastery rings. Maybe change my back. For 500, maybe I could get the other back with a mastery.
I have an extended supply of goods for outriders.
Nope, I need 25 more. Okay, whatever. Yeah, this is feeling a little bit, I must say, weakish right now for how strong it could be, right? I don't have the right build. I'm gonna run something like this as far as my talents are considered, PvP talents. And yeah, let's... yeah, I don't think this is gonna work without me getting a little bit more mastery. Right, like if I have like 10% more mastery, all of these attacks are hitting a lot harder. A lot harder, my dudes. I honestly can't wait for 11.1 to come out, dude. I really hope they make this patch good. I really hope they don't screw up the implementation and everything, dude. I really am hopeful that like 11.1 is gonna be like the patch to kind of bring us all back to WoW for a little bit of, you know, at least fix up these expansions problems, but gives nothing on like the horizon for PvP though. I feel like that's the biggest problem, definitely.
Welcome to the Deep Hall Ravine, friends. Our job today, gather as many minerals and gems as we can carry before Boozjack gets here. To do that, you'll have to stick close to the mine cart.
Why don't you run? I guess... Yeah, I guess because it's like lightning bolt based.
Let's get to it.
Let's say why you're not running voltaic blaze, but I guess it's only lightning based. I must say I'm very excited for the next patch when it comes to enhance. Like, I think 11.1 enhance is definitely for me the most exciting out of the classes I play. Right now I'm the most disappointed with Demon Hunter probably. Demon Hunter is just like, I don't know, they're just doing nothing with it again. It's very weird for me to be thinking that enhanced is gonna be better than Demon Hunter, but it's actually how it's looking right now. Like that, it is already how it's right now, right? Like the enhanced is just better than DH right now. I'm eating some damage. With this. Oh no. Oh, I'm eating so much damage. Do we have healers? No. Okay, I popped myself like a zit there. Do we not have healers? But then I realized, after complaining about not having healers, that we're just playing versus a freaking Russian primate. Really, it's not about healers. It's about the fact that they just have target calling. There's 10 people in Discord. Oh my god, dude. I must say, I don't know. Like, how do you punish people for this event? Like, this is one thing that I used to be like, oh my god, punish these people. But how do you even punish them? This is like, their crime is not really that great. In like, when you look at it, like their crimes is not like a huge crime against humanity to be primate like this. Like, at least as far as I'm considered, right? But it's also just an actual joke, right? Like, it's not a playable situation for you to be 10 people in a freaking Discord call versus like 10 randoms. Like, it's just not. Let's not pretend like that's a fair situation. So I don't know what the punish should be for this though. Like it's not that big of a, like, at least in my view, it's not that huge of a like deal. It's not like you're, yeah, RMT. Like RMT to me is like much more of a crime, right, than, you know, pre-mating in Battlegrounds is. And I honestly do mean that, like, I really... But still, I feel like this needs to stop at some point, dude, like, because it's very, like, boring. Right, like, yeah, I don't know. Is Blizzard gonna change anything about it or do anything about it? Probably not, my bro. Probably not, because it's like, I don't know. I guess we're gonna complain about that. We're gonna talk about it, but it's like, is Blizzard gonna actually change anything? Like, moving forward? Like, do you feel like Blizzard is actually gonna change anything? I really don't. I really don't personally feel like there's gonna be anything like happening, dude. Like, I really feel like we are actually playing a dead game right now, currently. To give you my truest opinions right now, we have a truth minute with Mika. Like, I actually think we're playing like a dead game, but it's just a matter of time. It's like, it's been proven that they do not know how to keep their players. It's like shown and been proven that they know how to get new players to play the game. So, right, we already know that a lot of these things are not. They're not even capable of fixing them, like, even if they wanted to, right? Like, it seems like they do not know how to fix PvP side. Like, not even PvP side, like in the PvE side of the things, like, they do not know how to keep people, right? It's just that only PvE has only really started, like, losing players now. Like, my entire friend list is obviously all of a sudden, like, disappeared. So that's how I even, like, know that PvE players as well are just completely disappearing. Oh, it's so boring to have to deal with this, but it's whatever at this point, I guess. But yeah, I just feel like if you're just playing a dead game that the developer doesn't care about, like, dude, we care so much about it, but then the devs are just like, what the hell ever, dude? Like, why would they care about the game when they cannot care about the game? Or how, I don't know what their logistics really is, dude. Like, what's their logistics behind just not caring so much? Like, we're gonna do so good in PvE and like in the delves and all that department that like it's not gonna matter how bad we are screwing PvP. Is that like their internal logistics? Because like you have to have some kind of a logic how you make these decisions, like, right? There must be some kind of a decision-making process that just said like, okay, PvP is gonna be cut off and not gonna be like balanced really properly. It's not gonna be like treated properly as a proper game mode, which is very annoying, dude. Like, you know, Guild Wars, I feel like, or whatever, and what some other you know, MMOs, they don't really like push for PvP as like a thing. It exists in the game, but they don't like push for it, right? They don't show you that in like the trailers and whatnot. But like World of Warcraft, every single trailer always had something around PvP, epic PvP battles, epic PvP something like so. This is obviously something that they market, right? Something that they like. It's a service that we do, right? But then they don't do anything about it. Like, this feels so bad, man. Try one more normal battleground. If we get like another pre-made, dude, we're just gonna wait for some solo RBGs, and if we don't get queues, we're just gonna stop streaming. Sorry, guys. Like, what can I do? What can I do when this game is like come to that point where it's like not really playable? Like, even when I go check out like who is streaming and what are they streaming, I start to go out, it's like out of all the people that I follow, unironically, like right now, if I would check Twitch, out of everybody that I follow, it's literally only Van Rookie streaming retail WoW. It's just Van Rookie streaming retail WoW, and I think it is even playing. Let me check. Okay, he's not Planter Storming, but I thought he was gonna be Planter Storming. He's like AFK or something, but he has like a video version of him just like nodding his head there. What the heck? Okay. In any case, like, it's like, yeah. Like, people are not even streaming this game. Like, it's me and Vinruki. I'm joking. It's not obviously probably just me and Vinruki, but yeah. WoW really is. Yeah, truly going to die, I think, finally. Which is kind of sad, man. Really sad. I think it's really sad for me. WoW is such a nostalgic game, such a nostalgic, like, it's been a part of my life for literally more than half my life. Like, Warcraft in general, not just WoW, like, Warcraft in general has been, like, part of my life since I was 6-7 years old or whatever, right? So it really is kind of a heartbreaking thing to realize that at this point, I think Blizzard is not gonna save WoW. Like, I did a poll. Let's see how the poll did ultimately. I think maybe some more people responded, but it had like a pretty good response rate, I must say. It was like 80 people, 90 people who responded to the poll. Let's check it again. It was like 30%, I think, of people are still believing that WoW might be saved. And I honestly wish I was a part of them, but I'm not anymore. I'm definitely part of the crowd that thinks it's done. Yeah, around 35% of people think Blizzard's gonna choose life. 65% thinks no life. It's death. I honestly really wish I was a part of that 35%. Are we playing against the pre-mid again? Let's just check that. It seems not. Yeah, seems not. And I honestly think, yeah, I feel like, yeah, we're coming to that point. We're just not saving the situation. Cause like, let's think about it. Like, what does it take for Blizzard to actually like fix the game right now? They need to revamp the entire reward system, right? Like the entire ranking system needs to just get reworked. They need to commit to a schedule of tuning, right, the game, but like I feel like there's so much things that need to change that I don't know if that's gonna be possible, guys. Class design is also wonky, worst it's ever been. Let's be honest, like as well, like War Within is like probably one of the worst class design wise. Like the tier sets were just an absolute atrocity. I've never seen such an atrocious attempt at making a tier set. Am I getting some heals? Okay, I'm getting some heals. I'm just getting I'm getting some heals, but I'm also getting suicide, bro. I just can't do anything. Yeah, absolutely wiped. This feels like a pre-made, but I feel like we just got wiped. Yeah, a lot of the team does not have gear. No way, dude. No way, dude. I'm dropping frames? Does not seem I'm dropping frames. Seems like my connection's like backing out. Well, I am dropping frames. Oh my god, it's even my connection is trolling me today. Wait, maybe I can fuck off this guy. Don't think we can actually kill that knight. Bro, how was you alive? How was you alive? Bro, I was just tanking. Nah, I'm just... Kick him, dude. He does not kick him. He does not kick him. What am I watching, dude? Okay, we're having drop frames, dude. I might have to just cut the stream today short, guys, unfortunately. Which kind of sucks, but yeah, if my internet is just acting up, there's nothing to do there. There's like 3 people. It's 2 people actually, but like 2 healers. I ain't denting them. Yeah, we're just having dropped frames. It's probably looking not so good for you. A mater mu više jebem. Honestly, I don't know what the hell is wrong with this internet sometimes, dude. Just randomly I have like uploading issues, which is very annoying if for somebody trying to do internet's live streaming, right? Yeah, they just seem to have a healer everywhere, dude, and we don't somehow have a single healer. We have 2 healers, but I haven't felt a single heal. Yeah, every time we are like fighting or doing something, my internet just drops. Like, what the hell? Yeah. Every time we're like in the fray of things, it's like the internet is like acting up. It's really odd. Yeah, unfortunately we're gonna have to cut things short today. Because it does not seem it's gonna fix. Yeah, it just keeps dropping, guys. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to cut the stream short today. Well, I hope you enjoy like the first part of the stream where we just check out Enhance. The new